Lights, camera, inspirations with voice.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the second edition of the Discourse Chronicles at Inspirations with the Voice. My name remains Damilola Rotimi, and here with me is
Daniel Ifeoluwa. In our last episode, we had on board with us the celebrity lecturer, and today we have with us the celebrity teacher in person of Omoboriowo Isaac Oluwadamilola, politically and popularly known as Dr. Bush.
And guess what, guys? He is the president of the Student Union of Obafemi, Awolowo University. So very quickly, I'm going to be reading out his citation. Omoboriowo Damilola Isaac, popularly known as Dr. Bush, is a 600 level student from the Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Department of Medicine and Surgery. He is the president of the Great Ife Student Union at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, a dynamic leader and passionate advocate for student welfare. Beyond his role in the union, he is a seasoned tutor and an entrepreneur. He has provided academic coaching for undergraduates at OAU for many years. His dedication to education and mentorship has helped many students excel in their studies. As a leader, he has spearheaded several initiatives aimed at improving students' life, from tackling transportation and infrastructure challenges to fostering academic and social development. His administration, known as Team Catholicos, OAU for All, is driven by a commitment to inclusivity and student-centered administration. Despite the demands of leadership, Dr. Bush remains committed to his academics, excelling in his medical training while managing the affairs of one of Nigeria's most vibrant student unions. His ability to navigate these dual responsibilities serves as an inspiration to many students striving to balance leadership with academic excellence. It's nice to have you on the show, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome to the show. So, like she said, we interviewed the celebrity lecturer the first time, and this is the second edition. So how do you feel being the second interviewer for this show?
Well, I'm honored. I mean, I think I would like to meet the celebrity lecturer. I don't, because this probably is the first time I heard of his name, or maybe I've heard, I don't know his face, but celebrity lecturer, celebrity teacher. Okay, it feels good. Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you for bringing me here.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
So, Dr. Bush, you are the Student Union President of Obafemi Awolowo University. Why did you go into politics despite being a medical student? And do you see yourself going into politics outside school, like after graduating, or you just went into politics for the fun of it?
All right. Well, yeah, thank you very much for your question. I think my first question is, why did I go into politics? One thing I would like to clear is that, I mean, I don't like why people have this notion that once one is a medical student, you cannot venture into some other stuff. I mean, it's as good as studying other courses like Yoruba. I mean, so politics is not limited to certain courses. It's not limited to certain disciplines.
But I feel like the reason why people feel like medical students can be because of the rigidity that comes with being a medical student.
Well, by history, I'm the fourth medical student to be the Great Ife Student Union president.
Wow.
We've had the likes of Anthony Fash, the likes of 3 years, the likes of Dr. IBK, and I'm the fourth coming from medicine and surgery. So, I mean, I do not think that studying a particular course should limit certain aspect of your life, should limit you to certain aspect of your life. I mean, so your discipline should not limit you to just that area of your share you get now. So I mean, so politics is not meant for a certain set of people. Everybody should be a participant. So that should be cleared first. So why did I venture into politics? I mean, I don't know, maybe I will have to reframe the question, or how do I put it? Like now, I wouldn't say I jumped into politics, because to me, I do not see taking leadership roles as doing politics. You get? So it's because at that point in time I discovered that, okay, I think these people need me. There are so many things you want to do, so many things you want to achieve for people. If you are not in a certain position, you can't do it. So, because different leaders have different visions. For instance, if I want to remain as a student and I share some of these visions to the supposed student union president, it might not be his vision. He will not do it, not because he doesn't want to do it, but it is not his vision. You get? So different people, different leaders have their own vision. So I felt that was the right time for me to come in. At that point in time, we need somebody to, just step in to take certain decisions. So yeah, that was why I ventured into leadership position. I don't like to say politics, because we've in this country we've bastardized the word politics a lot. So let me say taking up leadership, a servant leadership role. Yeah.
Okay, so that has answered why you joined, why you take on leadership.
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer the question, do you see yourself going to politics outside?
Outside of school, personally, I love to make changes a lot.
Okay.
I love to make changes a lot. So, yes, I would. I not so certain, depending on what tomorrow holds, but I know it's one of those things we hope to venture into. Again, not
Not
politics,
for leadership role.
leadership roles. Yes.
To the next question.
All right, thank you so much, sir. So, like you said, you should not allow your course of study to limit you. You can still explore. So, thank you so much once again, sir. And how long have you actually been in politics? Was it when you took up the leadership role, not politics now, or like when you resumed into Obafemi Awolowo
In
University?
general.
Okay. Before resuming into OAU, I've not been somebody who really likes to take that position. Although one way or the other, I'm always found fit to be in certain positions. So, but before coming to OAU, I would say no. But getting into OAU, I started getting involved. One of the things that that spurred my interest. Sometimes you move to certain lecture theaters, you see maybe they are having departmental sittings or faculty sittings. Hey, so I parliamentary sittings. I just get to probably sit and hear what is. I am always. I like it when I see students gathered and then they are discussing, even though people can be on opposing sides, bringing out brilliant points to you get them to brainstorm how they want to move an association forward, how they want to do. I loved it. So it's something I've always loved, to be part of people who want to make positive change. So yeah, I started with being a member of the parliament in my own faculty. I think I'm a third time honorable, or I'm a three-time honorable in my faculty.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry to cut, was it from 100 level? 200.
I think 200 or 300 level.
So it's
Yeah.
actually safe to say that you've been in politics for 4 years. 4 years.
Well, I have been. I probably did not just have all these titles, maybe a president or a. So even because I used to be in microbiology anyway. So when I was in microbiology, I was actively involved both at the level of the department and at the faculty, but I never contested for anything. But it is rare that certain decisions will be made without passing through me. Do you get it now? Now, not because I took up some of this position, do you get? But because it's just there. That leadership thing is
So
just
you
there.
mentioned something microbiology. How do
Yeah.
you use from being a microbiologist?
I did it and then I wrote another jam. And
Wow.
yes.
So to the next question, the student union body is a team. How has it been working together with the whole student union and the body? How has it been working together, like teamwork? How has the teamwork?
Like you mean the executives?
Yes, the whole executive.
I would say that from history, I've studied previous administrations. I've witnessed so many administrations, And this is not me saying it because I am part of this administration, but I would say this is the best I have witnessed so far. Because I mean, not because I'm part of it, but because I have witnessed so many and I've had histories of so many. Why have I said that? Almost in previous administrations, you hear that at certain points they fought, they quarreled. I've had an administration where the vice president broke bottle. I don't know if I meant to say this on some. Do you get what I'm saying now? So there's always one or two reasons to fight at every point in time. But you see the way my team, we you get it. It has been. If I stay a few days and I don't see any of them, I will start missing them, and I will just call for meeting, not because we want to have any meeting, but because I want to see their faces. You get. So yes, they've been very nice persons, really really nice.
With what you said now, I wanted to even ask if there have been any challenges like working together as a team. But since you said
No, there will always be.
okay,
Even twins at some point they may want have to quarrel. You get now. There will always be reasons to. We have people from different backgrounds, different ideologies, and then we contested, and then everybody. You get what I'm saying now. So there will always be, but maturity sets in. Emotional intelligence. You get emotional intelligence sets in, and then wherever we have our differences, okay, if we have to compromise, we compromise, but we always sit to make those decisions and ensure that it works out. Yeah.
that's a lesson to everybody out there. Coming together to work as a team, we have different backgrounds, different ideologies. So when you find yourself in a position where you have to work together with team, I feel like there should be place for compromise. You can always compromise on some of your
Yes. Yes.
personal decisions or
Yes.
ideologies. Okay. To the next question.
All right, thank you so much, sir. So you are the president of the SU or OAU, and like as a student leader, sorry, please, as a student leader, what are three qualities that you feel like every student leader should imbibe? I mean, those incoming too, because there are also people that look up to you, people that want to be the president, PRO.
Oh,
So for those
sorry
coming
to
in,
correct what he said no politics. For those that also want to take up
okay,
leadership roles.
We can stick to using politics. Maybe we can just have it in mind that
Okay.
politics is not the politics that you get. So we can if that's what is fine by us here. Well, first I would say selflessness. Selflessness. To be a leader. A servant leader as at that, because
Sorry to cut you. Okay, there's a difference between being just a leader and a servant.
well,
Because
some people, anybody can claim to be a leader and they don't even care about the people they are called to serve. So by the time you see leadership role as a means to serve, not just having people follow you up and down or buzzing around, you get. So you're actually serving people. So that's why I say servant leader. So first is to I would say selflessness. Selflessness covers it all, but you said three, Abby. Maybe second, I don't know. They will always want to sound alike. I don't know if sacrifice will still be related. You should be ready to sacrifice. You should be ready to make sacrifices. So we have selflessness. We have somebody who can make sacrifice. Somebody who actually is capable. You have to be capable. Yes, you have to. You have to have that capacity. There are some people that you just see them. You can say that you get we should not allow this person do it. He might have that selfless, he can sacrifice, but he does not have the capacity. You get what I'm saying now? So, but that capacity is needed. Then, yes, others.
So selflessness.
selflessness,
Sacrifice
and
and
capacity.
capacity.
Thank you, sir.
So balancing academics and leadership is tough. I'm talking of it on personal notes, on personal level now. Balancing academics and leadership is quite tough because talking about the last point where you have to sacrifice your time, some of those things, how have you been able to like put them together and how have you been able to balance it up?
Balancing academics and the leadership of
Have you been
politics.
overwhelmed? Because of course there are some days that you just feel like saying, but then how have you been able to like overcome those challenges?
In all sincerity, it is challenging. In fact, it is even more challenging than you think, because you can only know how it feels like when you are there. In all sincerity, it has been challenging, no doubt. I mean, like I earlier said, I'm the fourth student union president from now. At all of the past presidents, they always fail their MB. So in fact, it happened that when I wanted to contest from my faculty, the provost of health sciences, dean and all, they didn't want me to contest because they were concerned, not because they didn't want me, but they had my best interest at heart. They were concerned about my academics because they know that at different points in time where medical students were presidents, they always fail or have an extra year. And well, I also had that in mind. So because I know that I cannot do it alone, really, I cannot do it alone. So I had support systems in the sense that my classmates, very close ones, I mean, they were days, we were always at the hospital. There was a point I had to travel to Elisha for over 6 weeks, and I think that was twice. Yes, I had to be in Elisha for over 6 weeks.
For an official?
For posting, yes, medical posting, sure you get. And then we have leadership work that is also here. So sometimes I'll be in Elisha and then my attention will be needed here. I'll have to take excuse from Elisha, fall back to this place. You get, have books to read, exams. We're always writing exams. In fact, at some point, some of the lecturers there, they were already shaking their head. The way you are doing, you are going to fail. Sure you get. But one way or the other, MBK my pass. How? Not because I am extraordinary or intelligent, but I made sure that I put things in place. And those things I put in place were my support system, my friends, my colleagues, my classmates. They were always after me. The ones who will call me at midnight to ensure that I read. You get, the ones who will say that, okay, I'm already lagging behind, leave your house, come to my place. You get now. So at some point I left where I was staying. I went to Glory Land Hostel. Glory Land Hostel is medical hostel at Sheget, and then I was there, always involving in group discussions. They were teaching me. In fact, I was learning from people more than I read. You get. So at that point in time, I know it will be dangerous to just sit down and read alone, because when you get, when you read alone, there's just one passage to your brain, that's visual. But when you are being taught, there are two passages to your brain, that's audio and visual. So for me personally, I learn faster when I'm being taught than when I just get to sit down to read alone. So I have my people explaining stuff to me, and then I'll go back. It was always easier to read them. So at every point in time, I'm always knowing that, yes, I'm taking up leadership role, but my primary assignment on this campus is that I want to pass, I want to live here, I want to graduate. You get now. So it's always somewhere in my mind that I need to graduate and leave this place. So if I fail, it no go make sense now.
Give a shout out to
Yeah. Cupid, Emeka, Miracle, Pablo. I mean, I cannot mention them. In fact, they have their specific rules. Pablo will always send me all the. I don't go looking for passwords, so I know that if I just if I bring out my tab now and I show you, Pablo has all the materials. He's very, very resourceful. And as soon as he gets them, he does not waste time. He sends it to me. Emeka will always ensure that he calls me. Emeka, Cupid, they call me, they read, Cupid explains to me. I mean, we discuss. They are top guys for real. Yeah.
To the next question.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. So when you came into office, what was the standard of leadership you met? Because there was a president before you came in. So was it what you envisioned that you met there?
Or you met something different and you had to change things to what you wanted?
Like I earlier said, I said it in passing that different leaders, different visions. Yeah. I really did not follow so much the past administrations. That's the immediate past one.
You did not see yourself with it.
No, not really. We don't have things doing on campus really again. Yes, teaching hospital, Elisha, those are the places we shuffle. So yeah, but he did his own part. He did well, at least to the best of my knowledge. He did his own. You get, so
So, yeah.
he had his own vision, he pursued his own vision. Now it's my own time, I'm pursuing my own vision. My successor will come, we pursue his own vision. Yeah, that's it.
What do you think is the biggest misconception that the people have concerning the student union? Something like, okay, student union body. Sorry to say, Omankoje.
Brilliant question. Now let me say this very well. Now first, when we say student union is not just people at SUB.
Okay.
As far as you are a student on campus, you are a member of the union. Okay, like you said, maybe an example is student union man Kowoje. In all sincerity, there is no money in the student union. I can tell you for a fact that we've been in office for over 6 months. We've not spent a 5 naira from the union's account because the account is not even really controlled by the union, it's by the school management. So when we submit our budget, there is so much surrounding that anyways, but don't let me. So Kowoje, I mean, there is no money there for you to even koje. It's your budget, and when it is disbursed, they share according to percentages. So in fact, I can say for a fact that all administrations, because I'm a testimony. So as far as you are an executive in that student union building, you will spend more than you will get. It is a confirmed fact. You will spend from your pocket. I mean, when students see you at that place, they think that you have, or maybe they pay you salary. They don't do anything. Sure, you get now. They don't pay anything. We don't. There's no means that we have any. We are just there because we value to take leader. Sure, you get. We want to lead. Sure, you get. So no, not because there is a benefit. There is no single monetary benefit.
I think
People need to know this because, should I say personally, I not like Omankoje, but I also feel like there should be some small entitlement.
There is really, in all honesty, there is no entitlement at all. I'm saying it, and I'm sure I don't think anybody will come. If anybody wants to say there is, maybe you come with proofs. Sure, you get. So, but I am telling you for a fact that there is no monetary, and there's no money that is yours. Everything is going to the union account, and you can't spend except everybody knows that you want to spend for this. You get now. So it's that crazy. So there is no monetary benefit. There isn't. In fact, you will spend your ass out. You will spend your life.
so. Anybody that wants to come into politics, need that student leadership should be prepared that
You will spend your money, especially in this kind of. You are no. Yeah. If I tell you how much I have spent personally, children will come and tell you that they've not paid school fees, and then it will touch you. I was begging people for money because I want to pay. We want to pay other. We pay about 50 students school fees. This not full, anyways. Half. You get now part payment. Not that we give 10,000, like part payments, at least so that you can register your course and all. We paid over 50 students. And more we keep coming. They think that you have that money with you. I mean, so sure you get. So it's crazy because some they want to eat, they will message you. Some they are sick, they will message you that they don't have money to buy very expensive drugs. At some point you begin to doubt, is this true, is this or not? You don't have. I have borrowed money from Palmpay before because I want to send to a student. So people think there is in abundance, but there is nothing, honestly.
Okay, thank you so much for that answer. So I think everybody will all understand. We'll learn that there's no monetary stuff anyway. Okay, to the next question.
Okay. How did you meet up with the demand and expectation of OAU students, like Gen Z youth, right? Because we are in the Gen Z era. So how did you meet up with the expectations, especially this Aluta stuff?
I just want to add, I know OAU students seems to be very vibrant when it comes to this Aluta container. They are very good at that. So how do you meet up with the standards?
Well, we thank God for life. we thank God for life. I don't know, meeting up to standard is subjective. Our kind of administration will not be acceptable to everybody. on campus. But so far so good. We are thankful to God that the feedbacks have been good. A lot of people are pleased with how our administration have been running, and I wouldn't say there is a how do I put it? We thank God though. We thank God. Well, something that have helped us really on the side of the students, we are always communicating. As at the point they wanted to increase school fees, when we had that meeting with the school management, they asked us not to tell the students. Something is clear. Once they want to do anything, they don't want the student to be aware. They don't want to carry because they know shey you get. So immediately we had that, we made the student know that oh yeah they want to increase school fees, so boya let's start shouting you get now. So and then opera we were negotiating, and then there are certain qualities one should also have. We have our team, we have good relationship with many key persons at the level of the management. So that has helped us to always negotiate, to always one way or the other get to find our way out. As I speak, there shouldn't be light on campus currently as we speak now. There shouldn't be light because something, the panel that distribute light to campus, it blew up and two staffs were injured. They were had to be so. But when we got there, they said they are not able to fix it. That for if the management do not fix it, will be there for over a month. And then I had to call key persons. There should be something they'll be able to do. So they isolated light of so many places on campus. I pleaded that there should be light for students on campus and at least in lecture theatre so that they can read for exams. So you notice there was no light, abi? So it had to there had to be a compromise because that thing could not carry everywhere. The ideal thing was for them to just shut it down. So but I called this person, so we pleaded, so they removed row 7 light, they removed some, you get now. So just because it had to be imagine show you both so so
Okay, so sometime last year, I remember seeing a video on PRO status. And I think you all went, like, as a union body, I think you all went for a formal party. And in the party, if I can remember maybe a party, and if I can remember very well, you were reading on your tab. I didn't even see the part where you were reading, but it was the next slide of his status that was like, your president, they read who will be something like that. So I now had to go back to the video to watch it. I'm like, okay, it's reading, true. Personally, that moment really stood out for me because it spoke to volume about your time management skill. So if I should say you should talk about something on time management to students, I'm sure you have a lot to talk about that. So can you just give us snippets on time management, how to prioritize our time and all of that?
Okay. Well, I believe in one. I don't know if it's a popular saying that proper preparation prevents poor performance. So yeah. So how do I mean? I know certain things I want to do for a day. I do not go beyond limit. I feasible plans. Okay, these are the things I want to do. I think before I came here, I gave you between the interval. I'll be here. You get now. So there are already plans for the day and what I want to achieve, and I need to be fulfilled at the end of the day that I did this, I did that. Sure, you get now. So I plan very well. I know that okay, today I want to play football. Since I want to play football, I will be tired by the time I come back. Okay, these are the things I can do. These are the things you get what I'm saying now. But these are the things I should do before I go to play football. If I can have exams and I'm still playing football, you will still be seeing me on the field regularly. You get that's because I probably have spent the time I need to use to study, and I'm satisfied. I know that okay. So it's just basically proper planning. You make your plan. What do you want to achieve this particular day? Make it feasible. Don't put like 52 lists. Or you get what I'm saying now. Just feasible plans for that day. All right, I've done this one. Get out. I've done this one. Get out. You get so, and fix it in time, so that by the time is this time, this is what you want to do. You get, and I always give opportunity. I always give chance for other things. You get, anything can happen. You get, in fact, since we were elected, it is always that anything can happen. So that anything can happen since we were elected is now the main plan. Then other plans will now come. You can just be in your room reading, and then 2 a.m. they will just call you that somebody fell from the mango tree. And also, those anything can happen are the main stuff we always get to sort out currently now.
So, what practical strategy are you going to give to students that on how to balance their academics and extracurricular activities like leadership roles?
It is subjective. You those extracurricular voila. Those extracurricular activities. I mean, I don't know how it takes a toll on those certain individuals, but then you know those things that take your time, you get much more. But something I know for sure, whatever it is you are doing, always know it that your primary assignment on this campus is your academics. You get now. So any other thing is secondary. Yes, we are now in a world where people even hustle more than they read. Where everybody wants to make it, we are already facing life after school while in school. Sure you get. Sure you get. So there are much more than facing all of those. I mean, you want to be happy that you graduate and at least with good grades. Sure you get now. So I mean, much more than that extracurricular activities, take your academics serious, put it first, then you can always plan with other. For every of your daily plan, academic should be there.
Okay.
You get now. For every of your daily plan, I don't know what else we follow, but one way or the other, you should spend about you 2 hours. You get, may not even be active reading, maybe something just passive, but at least something that you know that okay, more, you get it. So it's the consistency that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said the other time that there are people looking up to you, and there is someone somewhere actually looking up to being the next president for the Great Student Union. So, what advice will you give your successor if he or she is hearing right now? So, what advice will you give the person?
Well, um, I hope that I get to see the person. No, I hope. Of course, I will. I will see the person. Yes, I will. Because when I met my successor, sorry, my predecessor, my immediate past predecessor, we spoke at length at several hours. In fact, I didn't know when it was dark that very day because I went there in the evening and it was so dark by the time we ended our discussion. So what I can say here, much you get there is so less, so you get because there's so many things I have to tell him or her. Yeah, but then what I can say is I hope he is that good guy who actually has the interest of people at heart. Yeah, so he should have, because if you do not have the interest of the people you want to serve at heart, please do not contest. Like, don't contest. Don't try it. Don't try it. I mean, don't try it. Don't try it.
Because I feel like if he does not have the best interest of people over time, like when challenges or stuff come,
Yes, people get fed up. In fact, you see students come to student. Yes, it always happens. Students will come to the union building and protest, and they want to chase their leaders out. That's because they are not doing. You get, they are not doing what they are supposed to do. They are not performing up to expectation. Sure, you get. So, I mean, much more than I don't know whatever, but he or she should have the interest of the students at heart against their own selfish or whatever interest they may have. I don't know if they have, or if they can have, but I don't think your selfish interest will even
make you reach there.
make sure you get. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all of that. We really appreciate it. So, back to you.
All right. Thank you so much for everything you said. I mean, we were able to pick a lot. There's a lot to pick. And it's not just about picking, it's about executing, time management. He also talked about having a to-do list. And I think that should go for everyone.
A practical one.
Yes, like a practical one.
Like visible, not on top of.
So having a to-do list. He said a lot actually. And I hope that we gained a lot. So thank you so much for tuning in for the second edition of the Discourse Chronicles. And
all right, our viewers, please do not just watch this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll not stop giving you banger content.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
so much
much.
for having us. We are so grateful for accepting our invitation.
Thank you for having me. All right.
All right.
Thank you.